Gonna put me a unit on the wall. Gonna run my line sets out to my outdoor unit. And then I'm gonna put it right there. Unit mounted on the wall. Conduit coming from the box. This is metal rigid conduit. Got some unistrut so that we can secure it with some brackets. Good deal. Ah, tubing benders. Making those line sets look great. Yellow jacket. 1/4 inch to 7/8. It's a nice tool right there to have. How much do you like that tool, Willie?
I like it a lot if it acts right. Yeah.
Outdoor unit mounted on the bracket. Darren, what are you doing, Darren? This place is hot. Woo! Let me show you some pressures here. This is a 410A unit. 70, 80 on the suction, that's really low. 350, 360 on the head. It's a little bit high for that low of a suction, but I bet you this thing is dirty. So probably need some refrigerant. Got to check the filters, make sure the coil's not stopped up. Adding some refrigerant. Let's see what the pressures do now. 72 degrees on the vapor line. Let's add a little bit. Added a little bit of refrigerant. Suction is 110, discharge is 400. I need to clean this condenser coil. Vapor line temperature is now 63, so it's coming down. Unit was a little bit low, not very old either. 59 degrees and drop. Look at Darren, always sitting down. Hey Darren, what are you doing?
I'm on break.
Always on break, huh?
Yeah, it's normal.
R22 split system here. This is a split heat pump. Suction is 30. Discharge is about 210. Vapor line temperature is 67. That's not cold enough. Come on now. Zero out the scales. Let's add some refrigerant. Oh, make sure this is closed. Adding some refrigerante. Let's see what happens. Make sure the blower is blowing. Make sure the filter is clean. How you doing? Excuse me. General Electric. That's an old one. Definitely warm in here. Set to 72 and it's 78. And what is this? Oh, here's a little culprit. Can't get my fingers underneath there. Look at there. How you doing? That's pretty dirty. That should definitely make a difference on the air. Let's check the vents, make sure they're blowing. Oh, they're blowing nicely. Let's go check my pressures. Okay, so we replaced the filter. We've got 1.5 pounds of refrigerant been added, 63 degrees on the vapor line. And now our pressures are, looks like 35 and 240. Oh, wow. So this condenser coil could be a little dirty and we need to add some more refrigerante. We shall do this. Okay, here we go. Add a little more. Very good. Added 3 pounds. Vapor line temperature is now 52 and dropping. That's great. So we know that our refrigerant is good now. 60 psi on the suction, 310 on the head. Now that we've added refrigerant, and we know the levels are good because we've checked the superheat, I need to go ahead and clean this outdoor coil. That way I can bring this head pressure down to around 250. That's what we need. So 51 degrees on vapor temp R22 unit. And then check out the liquid line temperature. Should be about 40 degrees apart. And we're using 422B, 82 degrees, 83 degrees. I bet you that ends up being around 91 or so or more. We'll see. So liquid temperature is almost 90 degrees. So 87 and we had about 50. So got about a 40 degree difference between vapor and liquid. And that's what you're gonna see in the field. All right. Anytime I'm done charging, what I do is I take the tank, I shut the tank off, okay? Do not take the yellow hose off of the tank's connection yet. You turn off the hose and then you drain what is inside of that line through the low pressure side of the system. All right, once you're done doing that, then you take, before you disconnect the high side hose from that liquid line connection, I'm gonna take and open it up and drain what's in the high side back through the low side into the vapor line, okay? And then it just makes it so much easier. See, now watch. See, no, this is no longer setting on 300, okay? And now that you drained everything from the high side back into the low side, now the gauges are equalized here. You can see that, just about equalized. And now you can remove the connection. See how that didn't spray refrigerant everywhere? Isn't that nice? You want to lose as little as possible. And there's some people that won't even drain what's in their hoses. They'll just turn the tank off and disconnect it, but that's not really the best way to do it, so that's why I want to show you that. Check out my playlist, HVAC tips for technicians. I've got a video on how to charge. I've got videos on all kinds of different problems so that you can learn more. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell, ding, so you know what I'm doing. Looking good, outdoor unit mounted. Unistrut to make it stable. Drain comes out. Line sets going out to the outdoor unit. Beautiful. It's on, it's cooling. Another one down. Set to 67. Ooh.